Welcome back to The Big Show. It's always nice to meet legends, and we have 3 of them for you today. The Osmonds, how are you, Jimmy?
Good, who are they? Hey, good to see you again.
Last time it was in London, and you were wearing that very camp outfit, and you got to do 2 minutes in an entire show, and they paid you for it.
It wasn't that camp. It was silver, though, wasn't it? It was Greece that I saw you last.
And they loved you, and you loved them, and it went very well, and you're still here touring, you're back on the road. What are these 2 like? Are they cramping your style, or is it going well?
Well, they wear camp outfits now. No, Merrill and Jay, of course, it's always fun being with me brothers. But we're having a really good time, 50 dates in 60 days, which is the biggest UK tour we've ever done, but probably the most fun we've had. At least, we're almost the midway, and usually you want to strangle each other about now. But we're really having a good time. We have a really good crew, and the audiences have been amazing. We released a new CD, so what's there not to be excited about?
Merrill, do you want to strangle Jimmy? Because he can be annoying.
I have already about 16 times.
And I wear that camp outfit.
No, I mean, it's really, like I was saying earlier, it's almost therapeutic. It's, 54 years we've been doing this thing. So someday we're going to get it right.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, that's true. But doing it all these years, you're starting off with television and had to be one take, and the stresses of all the years of trying to put our shows together. But now we're doing this final tour, and we're just having fun with it. I mean, and the audiences are just so absolutely amazing. They're just screaming and yelling and singing with us and dancing. It's just making it all fun.
Jay, what's it like when that alchemy happens and the 3 voices come together and it's just like the old days?
Yeah, well, we've done so much together, and we've recorded so many songs and worked together for so long, and it's just natural and it's fun on stage, like Merrill was saying. Before we came out on tour, we did this show, and there was this lady that came up to us and she said, "You guys are the best tribute band I have ever seen." And
They were talking about a tribute to Queen, but anyway.
No, but it's fun. This is the last final tour as this particular lineup goes. But anyway, it's been really.
We're shaking Merrill here.
Yeah. No, we're not. But we're really enjoying it, and it's called Up Close and Personal, and we really do a lot of meet and greets, and we get up close and to the fans. Back in the '70s, we weren't able to do a lot of that, and so, but it's fun now, and it's really. I don't know.
Actually, Jay doesn't know it, but he's the one that's being shaken.
You guys are so popular with the ladies, and this is something that I want to get my head around because I'm a deeply unattractive man, as you're all aware. What is it like being a sex symbol, Merrill?
It is the most amazing experience in the world.
And someday Merrill will have that.
No, I'll tell you something. I've never, ever in a million years believed that any of us were sex symbols. Seriously.
Right.
But when we look out there, and these women are going gaga goo goo, and it's rich.
Yeah,
well, excuse me, I'm talking. It's truly an amazing thing.
Merrill was at a hospital when all the women were going gaga goo goo. It was a maternity ward.
You see, back in the '70s, there was these girls. There were these girls banging on Merrill's door until like 4 o'clock in the morning, but he wouldn't let them out.
But seriously, we've
gaga goo goo. What is that?
It's where people actually are. Never mind. We're just seriously having an amazing time, and 90% of the audience are women, and they.
You said that with a smile.
I know.
There are a few blokes that get dragged to the. But
talking of which, I'll be one of them this evening. I will be dragged in myself.
Very good. Well, did this lovely lady drag you?
It's really seriously. No, I know we're kidding, but what's fun for me is that I'm looking, and when you look in the audience, there's quite a few guys out there, but there's a lot of older people and a lot of younger people as well, and everywhere in between. And it's funny to see these older people rocking out because we have a lot of rock songs in the show, and it's just a fun. For us to watch people sing these songs with us, and it's really for them too. It's like a journey. We take people on this musical journey.
But the guys seem to enjoy it, and it's fun looking into their faces, the guys, and some of their faces need looking into. But the truth is, they are enjoying themselves, and they heard these songs too growing up, and it's really cool to see the different mix of people, from grandma that saw the brothers all the way back on the Andy Williams days or earlier than that with Walt Disney, or somebody that experienced the crazy days of the 70s, or a new kid that's just learning about our new music, you know, and so it's kind of fun.
What's amazing about you as well is, for a guy on the radio, when I was at Capitol Gold, we used to play Crazy Horses every day because it's a great radio tune. Then you've got Love Me for the Reason, you've got the Tearful Earfuls, the sloppy songs, and then you've got the rock songs. So they kind of keep the blokes and the women happy at the same time.
Which ones are the sloppy songs?
Well, Love Me for a Reason.
All of mine.
Well, our new album out now, that people are loving the new album, because, and we do some of those songs out, and we incorporate those in our show.
What are the names of the new songs, Jay?
I Can't Get There Without You is one. Remember Me, Save Me.
Yeah, I'm about to save him because none of those songs are tracks. No, the truth is they are, and it is fun. And you know, normally you go to a band like ours, and people only want to hear just the hits. Of course, we give them all the hits, but it's really been cool to see how receptive everybody has been, and to the new material.
It's my turn to talk.
Okay.
The thing about this...
We're very busy. I'm going to have to go back to Jimmy. Is that... Go on, Merrill. No, I insist you talk.
No, I'm just kidding. The thing about this whole...
That's enough out of you. Okay. The nice thing about the new CD is Tesco's, I don't know if you can say that on the radio, but they put it between their wine and cheese aisle.
Now, Merrill is whiny and Jimmy's cheesy, so that's
and Jay's crackers.
Okay.
But anyway, it's fun to actually have big retailers again, because normally they only take the top 10 CDs and put them in there, but to actually include ours after this many years.
Okay, it's my turn again.
Okay.
Now, there used to be a time...
But the thing is, Jimmy, you see... No, go on. Sorry, Merrill. Go ahead.
You know, Elvis Presley truly was a friend of ours.
Okay, that's enough.
No, listen to me. This is important. People out there are going to want to hear
Name
this.
dropper.
I want to hear about Elvis. This is fascinating.
Elvis was a true friend
dropper.
of mine, not Jimmy's.
Yes.
And
Thank you very much.
we were in his room one day. We were talking to him, and he says, "When your
He
fans..."
said, "Get out of my room."
He said,
Where he's left the building, aren't
yes. No, he hadn't left the building yet.
He lives with Merrill.
Hey!
With the other aliens.
He is not dead. Hey, listen. When Elvis was standing there, he said, "When your fans start bringing their kids, then you'll know you've passed a generation gap."
Or their kids really have problems with their parents.
Oh, come on, man.
No, it's true.
No, it's true. But our fans are bringing their kids. So in a way, we've passed that generation gap.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get that
And I
in.
think that's a good thing.
Isn't that just a normal thing that we didn't think about?
It's a circle of life, isn't it?
Merrill's never been in a circle, so it's all good. He's a square of life. You know, he goes to one corner, sits there for a minute. I tell him there's a nickel in the other corner, and he spends about 10 minutes. But there you go.
Is it always this much fun? Because I've looked at you guys over the years. I interviewed Donnie last year in Vegas. It really seems like you do love each other. You do find each other funny. I mean, you find yourself funny, don't you, Jimmy?
I looked in the mirror and went to the doctor and I said, "Doc, I'm sick." I look in the mirror, wake up in the morning, and I don't want to throw up. And he says, "I don't know, but your eyesight's perfect."
Well, actually, Merrill is funny, but looks aren't everything. So
Hey, let me be serious. We do love each other. Blessed.
Speak for yourself.
No, we don't. We just have fun. And we've been around long enough to know that you have to work through your issues. We've all had our issues.
Boy, do we have them.
But we've had to work through a lot of stuff over 50-something years. But we know how to do that now. And we love each other. We really do.
54 years in show business isn't bad. 100 million records sold. We even had a couple good ones. And it's amazing that they still love what they do. They're still on top of their game. This tour is for us, and we're just enjoying ourselves and not taking ourselves too serious, And so it's been a great experience.
Well, I don't know about it's just for us, because a lot of the fans come up to us and say how cool it is, because their lives really were intertwined with us many years ago, and certain songs will trigger memories for them, and it's fun to see them sing all the songs, and that they have stories behind that, and it's just really fun. It's more like a family reunion for me to see this.
Who's bringing the punch?
No, yeah.
It's my turn to talk.
Are you still here, Merrill? Sorry.
Sinatra.
The invisible man.
Sinatra was a great
Name
friend of
dropper.
ours. No,
Was he a fan of yours?
Yes, he really was.
Yes.
We've been around. Seriously, we've been around everybody in the business. There isn't one person, I don't think. Of course, the younger generation, the younger acts, But when you go back a ways,
Old Hollywood.
Donnie and Marie shows, the Andy Williams shows, the Osmond family shows. We worked with about everybody in the business.
And the truth is, it's not easy to last, and I compliment you seriously for a moment, to still be selling out big theatres, this is 3,000 tonight, and doing this for 60-date runs in the UK is incredible. A lot of people are not on the road this year, and you're still doing it. That is the magic of the story, of the history, and a bit of our past, isn't it? You sort of take us back to a better time.
Well, there is a big history, I think, with the brothers. And there's all kinds of genres of music, you know, that they've had hits with, you know, and even cheeky ones that I had hits with. And it's fun.
You had hits?
I had one. I made a career out of one hit. I do a medley of my hit, if you'd like to hear it.
How long does that last?
About 10 minutes.
All those encores, they are marvellous.
Yes, again. I'll be your... Again.
Until you get it right.
Yes, and I haven't gotten it right yet. But anyway... You're being cheeky now.
I can't help it. You started
It's
me.
the red hair. But, you know, radio's kind because you can't see your hair. But I love it. My boy has red hair. I think redheads are very smart.
Why are you laughing, Jay? What's the problem?
I think this whole interview is just crazy.
I'm so looking forward to seeing the show tonight. I know there are a lot of ladies in, and they've been asking on Twitter today all kinds of questions. One of them was, will you appear naked at any point, Merrill?
No, but I'll tell you, Tom Jones was a good friend. Yeah.
Tom Jones appeared naked once.
No. You know,
I've seen him naked, and it's not unusual.
My.
That may not have been funny, but it was quick. Come on.
It was quick. Very good.
No, but Tom Jones
Merrill
is
sings
related.
naked in the shower, but that's about it. Thank goodness for all of us.
Tom Jones is related to us. Did you know that?
How?
Yeah.
He's Welsh. And in our genealogy stuff, he's related to us.
And if he's naked, you can tell he's related to us.
Anyway, there's nothing you can say to that, is there, Jay?
And I'm thinking, and I can't think of anything after that.
Enough about your shortcomings. Now, the show tonight, will it be as much fun for you, not for us, will it be as much fun for you as it was, let's say, 30 years ago?
Oh, by far.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the old days, Merrill said it perfect. I mean, the one thing he did say perfect was the fact that, you know, the pressure that we had was just excruciating. Live television, all that kind of thing. But here, you know, we work together so well that we can, you know, literally look into the audience and change the set immediately and do something that's right for that audience.
You can't buy that confidence, can you? And that comfortability, if you like, with yourselves, the fact that nothing can go wrong. How long did that take? How many years was it? Because, I mean, it almost destroyed Donnie, the pressure, didn't it?
It did, and very much so. And a lot of people don't know that kind of pressure. But, you know, it's... a friend of mine says, "How do you like that? All that adulation?" And I thought, you know, there's a lot of pressure.
We were very good friends with Paul McCartney.
Okay.
No, seriously, it's a very important thing I say this. Paul McCartney said that we experienced...
We're awful busy, and you've got to get on stage in a minute. Sorry, you were saying...
Thank you. No, there's just a lot of responsibility, and it's really cool, you know, because I personally love it because of when I look in their eyes and I see their faces, and to me, I get really charged up because I see and I hear a lot of the stories and read a lot of the things that they write, and to me, it's a spiritual experience for me because I think part of the reason what motivates us to be on stage is that I know that we're helping others, and it's a fun experience for me personally, even though we get funny and silly. But we're just having a wonderful time, and it's probably one of the best tours I've ever been on in my whole life, because this has been I don't know, this is our last
first tour.
No, this is our last tour. Sorry, this is our last tour together, and
I haven't finished my thought.
Okay, but but that's my thought, and it's I don't know,
Jay is he's a wonderful person. Jay will take time. And he's the most caring, one of the most caring guys on the planet. He really is. You can tell that, you know. And we all care about the fans that have brought us to the dance. We take time for them, and it really is the reason why this tour is special to us, because the olden days would play the same arenas, see the same, you know, back of the restaurant kitchens or whatever. But here we get to go around the entire country and really meet the people that made it happen for us.
That's what I love about it the most. You know, is that you get a chance to really meet the people.
And there's something exceptional about the connection between the Osmonds, very finely, and the UK. I don't know what it is, but they seem to have a very special connection.
That this is my cue. I'll tell you what, When we first got over to England and it was massive, it scared us to death. When people, 10,000 kids break down London Heathrow's, what do you call those things? Balconies. We didn't know what the heck was going on. We finally met with Paul McCartney. This is the point I was trying to make. McCartney said, guys, you're experiencing mania, not hysteria. Of course, we had no idea what that was. But when kids were going literally berserk back in those days, it was just a whole different experience than what we're experiencing now. Hey, they're having fun, they're loud, they're screaming, they're yelling. But back then, it was mania. And that was truly amazing.
I saw the Oprah special, and I'm sure you'll agree this has been a much better interview than Oprah Winfrey. Yeah. But what that taught us was the love between the family, and there are literally 7,500 of you now in the family.
Quite a few of us. And that's why we're still working.
And I think the reason people love you is you're still together, and through thick and thin, through illness and sadness and tragedy, and you've had many of that in your family over the years, you come back together and still manage to perform, and I think that's tremendous.
Well, I think our religion plays a lot to an important part of our lives, and it kept us stable and solid throughout the years. And and it's fun to share that in a way that that through song and music. And we wrote an album called The Plan, and we do some of that out on our show, and it's neat to see the people sing that, and just I don't know, I guess this is I'm a little sentimental about this whole thing.
You are you're very sensitive tonight. Yeah,
a little bit, because I know that this is like halfway through. Yeah. We're halfway through now, and we only have 25 more left.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It really has. But like Jay was saying, there's deeper meaning to all of the things that we do. You can't fake it for 54 years, and my brothers have consistently been the best examples, all kidding aside, as to how to treat people that have bought your tickets, that have bought your records, how to be gracious, how to be real. And I think that's the reason for their success. I mean, I was the guy that kind of just held on to their coattails.
Bull.
No, but it's true. Yeah. But they were the best examples, and still are, on how to treat people.
Let's not get sentimental too much, but Jimmy, had it not been for Jimmy, we would not be doing this right now. Jimmy's the one that's packaged this.
Well, don't give me all the blame.
No, but you know something? If people could seriously look into the emails and the messages that we've received over the years.
Well, there's some news organizations that are doing that right now that are in quite a lot of trouble about it.
That's right. That's true. That is. But some of the people that have lived, Jimmy, some of the people that have lived their lives.
Maybe your station. No.
Don't blame me. It's nothing to do with me.
Some of the people have lived their lives through us. That's what I'm trying to say. And so what Jay was trying to say is when we sing and the energy that's coming back at us, they're reliving their lives through us when we're singing.
But let's be honest. I mean, we were one of the groups back in those days that were lucky enough to have so much media attention. I mean, it could have been another group. But in our case, we were lucky. It was the Jacksons, it was the Osmonds.
Well, hang on, but how many families would have had that many members with that much talent? I mean, it's very rare. Come on, give yourself some credit.
No. No, but I do think...
Really? Just luck, was it?
I think
it's all the...
I just think we were lucky and blessed. And I think we worked our tails off. We really did work a lot. But we were blessed and to be in that position at that time, to be out and...
I think luck gets you a couple of years. I don't think it gives you 50 years, does it?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I also think that a lot of hard work with being in the right place at the right time, and a belief that there is a destiny.
Yeah, there is a God who loves us all the same, and that's our message to our fans, is that God loves us all, and we're all in this life together, this journey, and that's our kind of like our musical journey.
But our dad was an Army sergeant, and he taught us discipline, and Mother gave us love, but they always said, prepare yourself, and the opportunity will come, and many of us have been prepared at the right times for certain opportunities, and sometimes we've missed them. But it's really true. Show business is great when those opportunities come, and if you're not prepared, you may lose out. And we were just fortunate enough to be ready at the right time.
Merrill, did you ever meet Shirley Bassey?
Absolutely, I did.
We did a show with her, actually.
Yeah, we did a show with her back in the 80s. She was an amazing singer.
Late 70s, actually.
She's got great chops, hasn't she?
Absolutely. You ever worked with Mickey Rooney? Unbelievable guy. Yeah, he was very small.
Dances like... No.
Guess who I interviewed 2 years ago?
Ooh.
Andy Williams, and he talked about all three of you. He said you were nice guys, and you've confirmed it today. Thank you for not letting me down. I was nervous you'd be rude and not funny and not interesting. It's always a worry, isn't it? Yeah. And you've proved that you're as great as you always have been. Good luck tonight. Thank you for having me in on the show and for talking to me. It's been a great honour. Jimmy, are you going to be doing any more musical theatre? I think maybe a giraffe in The Lion King could be your next role.
I could usually stick my neck out.
Donnie did Joseph, and I'm now going to do Moses. I'm the gray-haired one.
I think you do it brilliantly. Jay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. The old one.
No, and Jay's doing Tom Jones.
Oh, You've got a show to do. You better stop because we're going to get screamed at in a bit. Jimmy, thank you.
Hey, thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.